Yo, wagwan, it's your girl Sidanny, and I'm back at it again with another video. And today I'm going to be preparing some lunch, and it's a really good idea, you know, to how to prepare quinoa in different ways. So this is one of the ways that you can actually prepare it for lunch. You want to take it to work, you want to have it for dinner, whichever way you want to have it, you can have it. But this is just an idea. So it's going to be beans, a lot of beans and quinoa. So really please stay tuned and watch the entire video. And remember, please remember to subscribe, like, share and comment, and share it with your friend. Yeah, subscribe guys and give me a thumbs up. And if you have any idea on how to prepare quinoa, just drop it in the comment section and let me know so I can try on a thing, you see me? So let me know your ideas on how you prepare your quinoa, or any other idea you want me to try. Just let me know and I could try it for you. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and I really hope that you guys try it and let me know how it tastes. So I'll see you guys soon. Peace out. So right now I'm just washing my quinoa. I'm using the white quinoa today, and I'm using 1 cup of quinoa. So you want to make sure that you always wash your quinoa before using it. So what I do sometimes is soak my quinoa like for 2 hours, but today I actually wasn't able to get it soaked. But you can always soak it if you choose to, you don't have to. So I'm using 1 cup of quinoa, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So you're going to use 2 cups of water to cook my quinoa. So always use, if you're using 1 cup of quinoa, use 2 cups of water. But if you soak your quinoa, you can just use 1 cup of water instead of 2 cups. Then I'm going to be adding some coconut oil. I'm adding 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. And one of the reasons why I use the coconut oil is to keep it from sticking. So you want your quinoa to be fluffy and soft and not sticking together. So right now I'm using 1 cup of black bean, 1 cup of red kidney bean, and I'm using 1/4 of red onion. So I'm just slicing that up. So I like when my onions are cut really small, because I don't like when I'm eating my salad and then there's this big chunk of onion. So I like to cut my onions up really small. I'm also going to be adding just 1/4 of bell pepper. So what I'm doing is I'm making 2 servings of salad. So you guys could add whatever you want to add to it. Like if you're going to do like 3 bowls or 4 bowls, you can always just increase the amount of stuff you're using. So I have some red bell pepper, and I'm also going to be using the orange bell pepper as well, and I'm using 1/4 of that. So this is 6 cherry tomatoes. You can use the regular tomato, use any tomato of your choice. Okay, so I'm using the cherry tomatoes. I'm going to be using just like 1/2 hand of kale. If you have spinach, you can use some spinach, but I'm using the curly kale today. You know, I like when my salad is, I like when it's colorful. And that's some broccoli I'm adding some broccoli in there as well. And I'm going to be cutting it up really small because I just want it to be bite size. So what I did with, so I used the regular beans and I soak them and cook them. So if you want to use the one in a can, that is totally up to you guys. I'm using the hard beans. So I actually soak them overnight and then boil them the other day. So I'm using 1 clove of garlic. So now I'm gonna put that aside, and then I'm gonna be starting on my dressing. So I'm gonna be adding some basil leaf, so 1/4 teaspoon of basil leaf. 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt. And I have some cayenne flakes. If you have the cayenne powder, you can use the cayenne powder if you have it, but I'm using the cayenne flakes today. And I'm going to be adding just less than half of an orange. So I'm just getting all that juice out of it. So I have some olive oil, and I'm going to be adding 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Some red wine vinegar and 1 tablespoon of that. You got me doing things I never thought I'd do. And then I'm just gonna mix everything together. I'm just making this bowl of salad for my lunch. I'm making enough to serve me for 2 days. So I'm gonna have some now and then gonna leave some for tomorrow. So now I'm gonna, so this is the quinoa. Look at it. So once the quinoa, you start seeing those white sprouts coming out of the quinoa, then you know that the quinoa is ready. And you can see, oh, it's shelly, it's not sticking together, and that's the kind of texture that you want it to actually be. So I'm going to be adding 1 cup of quinoa to my salad. So I'm just combining everything together. And this is really easy to do, because what I do with my quinoa, sometimes I probably cook enough quinoa to last me for 2 to 3 days if I know that I'm going to be having a lot of salad this week. So you can always just go in the fridge and it's right there ready for you to use. Or if you feel like you want to have it fresh, you can just cook it daily, because it doesn't even take long to cook. So right now I'm just adding the sauce together. So I'm going to be adding half of an avocado in that salad as well. So I'm just going to dice it up small and just add that to the salad. So I'm just finished combining everything together. And if you choose to use the red quinoa or the black quinoa, it doesn't even matter what quinoa you use. You just use what you have, because I'm just using what I have, right? So now I'm going to be putting this down for 30 minutes, because I like when I make the salad and I use a dressing on it, I actually put it down for a little bit so that the salad can absorb the dressing, because it gives it a really different taste when you actually put it down to settle for at least 30 minutes. So now I'm just gonna serve this out. So there you go. That's my bowl of salad. So with the rest of what is left in the container, I'm going to be putting it into another container, and I'm going to be the sealed container, and I'm going to be putting it in the fridge for my lunch tomorrow. But you guys could have this for a dinner, or if you're having like a potluck and you want to bring some food for your potluck, this is like a really great idea. You know, just quickly whip up and just take to a potluck, or you know, any little picnic, you know. So there you go. I'm gonna be putting that in the fridge and then have this one for my lunch now.